if you have a Ledger and you want to upgrade your firmware and also install the Live with the new portfolio, in this video we need to get all those things. I show you how to install the Ledger Live, how to upgrade the firmware to the latest version 1.4.2, and also I show you how to deal with the out of space, because you can only handle few cryptos at the same time, 3, 4, sometimes 2. So how are we going to do that? How are we going to be able to send a receipt when I can only have 3 cryptos or 5 cryptos and maybe by portfolio have 15? So we're going to take care of all those things. I'm going to show you the trick, how to do all those things. You will see a real-time upgrade, how to do everything. And after this video, you will know how to handle your cryptos real fast. For the next step, just remember that you have the Ledger. I don't have the Ledger, you have the seed. So MEDIABOXENT and my name Dario, you're not responsible in case you send your crypto somewhere else besides the moon. So let me show you right now how to handle all those things now. So the first thing, we need to download the Ledger Live. I will leave you the link in this video. We are going to download this now, and then after download it, we execute it and we install it. In this case, it's running on Windows 10. So it's already installed. So now we're going to execute the Ledger Live for the first time. And this part I thought was pretty interesting. It will ask you now. In this case, we upgrading. So we're going to be pressing there, then Live. Now this part I thought was pretty interesting because it asks you, you have your own pin, you choose your pin, then you choose your own seed, and this is the original one. So now it's checking those steps. So now at this point you plug it in, we click continue. Yes, it's the original one. At this point you can choose your own password to get into the Live panel. Now if you forget your password, nothing will happen. Yes, it will happen. You will have to reset your Ledger, but all your cryptos is still fine, because remember, your cryptos are tagged to your seed. So your seed is your crypto, and your cryptos in the blockchain. Ledger, the only thing we're doing right now is a window to the blockchain. So no matter what happened to the Ledger, always your crypto be in the blockchain. So we're going to choose the password. That's a protection in case somebody tries to get into your computer. So but remember, if you lose it, you will have to reset the whole entire thing again. We click next, and voila, it says here is all done. This is the easy part. I mean, this is really the easy part. The problem starts now when you have a lot of cryptos. You gotta remember, like I said in the beginning, you can only install 3, 4 cryptos. Now here, give you a little warning saying, remember, cryptos are volatile. So the Ledger have nothing to do when you trade crypto. Ledger is just a window to the blockchain, and you make your own decisions and be smart when you invest in crypto. That's what the message is saying there. We click OK, show you only once, and that's it. So now we have the main panel. I have no crypto and I have no Bitcoin, or whatever coin you have, it's all clean. But at this point, I need to check, make sure I need to upgrade this. So before we're going to add into accounts, go into Open the Manager. When you open the manager, you will figure out it requires an update. So we click again, we press, pay attention on the top right now, and I'm running version 1.4.1. I need to upgrade. It's always the same. So now, at this point, we're not going to install any coins. We are going to upgrade. Now the problem you're having right now, when I'm trying to upgrade this, you will notice I'm running out of space. I'm just going over now and see what type of coins I can install. But now when you try to upgrade, I'm running out of space. So what I did, and let me show you right now, I have to almost delete everything. I think I delete everything. I have a Bitcoin. The only thing I left there was Bitcoin, but I have Ethereum, Classic, Stellar, and Ethereum, Litecoin, and I went and delete everything. So let's go to the upgrade now. So that's my version. Update. It tells you now with the new update, all the information. And again, like it says, a window, nothing will change. Your crypto will still the same, because the only change you're producing now is on the hardware. Your crypto is again tagged to UC. So if you have UC in your hand, you're fine. And it gives you some of the things now they have. Kind of the same thing like they did on the tracer. So you press the button there, voila, I'm out of space. Dario, what do you do now? Well, what you got to do now is delete everything. I will leave all the Bitcoin, delete your Litecoin, whatever crypto you have to delete it. No worry. Everything will come back. Everything is there. As you see, mine is clean. And I have plenty of videos. I will leave I will leave you a link underneath so you see what happened in my other version when you're not out of space, what you got to do. So at this point, I'm going to delete. The only thing I didn't like it, there's no way to see really what you got to delete. So technically what you got to do, you got to go to the ledger and go back and forth and see what cryptos you install. If you got Litecoin, so remember, go over here and delete Litecoin. You got Ethereum, delete Ethereum. It's not going to show you, it's not syncing this screen to your ledger. All right. So technically you have to know what to delete by looking your ledger. So as you see now, I'm deleting everything. So when I delete everything, I'm going to upgrade. So at that point, we're going to press the button right there. And we're going to go into the update. Now it's installed the firmware. You have to click in the ledger. You got to pay attention to the ledger. It will show you there when you have to press it. Took about maybe 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to make the video short. So done. And click close. And we reconnected the ledger again. In case we have a problem detecting the ledger, I will recommend you unplug and plug it back again, and it will detect it right away. And I think that's what it did at this point. Done. So now we back on the beginning. The only difference now, we have the new version. We have the new firmware before we try to install anything. So now we click. At this point, first thing you need to install. BTC, Bitcoin. Without that one, you're not going to be able to install anything else. There are some, like if you're going to install an Ethereum, it's required you to have Bitcoin, and other coins will be the same. So we get that first. Now, go to the list and install the main ones you need. Why? Because you eventually run out of space. You can install maybe 3 or 4 only. Let's say that if you're trying to install Nano takes everything. To install Nano requires only BTC, Bitcoin, and Nano. That's it. Now, if you're trying to install, you see, I'm already running out of space at this point. So the idea is this. You're going to go and choose your first one you need to install. So at least you activate those. And then you start installing the accounts, or they call it the live accounts, where you can see all your portfolio. Why you want to do that first, so that way we start and seeing all the accounts coming along. And then after you install, let's say Ethereum, but you need to install Stellar, you got no space, then you're going to have to delete Ethereum and install Stellar. Then maybe you want to install Nano. You have to delete Litecoin, Stellar, and then install Nano. And you're going, that will be the procedure. But right now, I'm trying to install a few, and I'm running out of space. So we stop at that point, and we choose 3 or 4 coins, crypto, and now we're going to start installing the accounts. When you install the accounts, you repeat the process again. Now, in my case, sometimes maybe you want a public address. Like say in my case, Nano. People have Dario, and you have the YouTube. I want to donate some Nano. You have Nano. Well, I do not have personally any Nanos, but I need the address of the Nano. I need my public address so people can send me some Nano. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to install Nano there, get my public address, and then delete it because I don't need to transfer anything. So the coins, the cryptos you always receive, I will say delete it out of there and keep the ones you always send, the ones you need to send out all the time. And it's how to check the balance. Pretty easy. You go into the Explorer. If you got BTC, you go to the Explorer BTC. If you get Ethereum, you can explore. You can see, you plug it address, so you can see any payment. So you don't need to load your ledger every time you get a payment, because you can copy. The way I did in my case, I just went to Explore and went to the my Ethereum wallet. I put my public address there, view only public address, copy there, and put in my favorites on my whatever, Chrome or Firefox or Explorer, whatever you want to use. Leave it there, and every time you go there, you can check. You can do the PayPal wallet. You can do whatever you want that way. And you don't need to execute all the time the ledger. So right now, we run out of space. That's it. So let's move on to the next part. Let's install some of the accounts. All right, so now we're going to install some of the crypto. So the first one you want to install is Bitcoin. So we add an account. So this is only the manager. This is the one allow you to send and receive. This is the window. So it's going to synchronize now to the blockchain. Since already this is an upgrade, they see what's already installed in the beginning. So it's going to synchronize and it's going to graph. If you have the legacy, it will get the legacy, and then it will get the next one. So I will click get, and it will pull. It will notice automatic, and you will see two addresses of Bitcoin: the legacy and the new address. Something will happen in Litecoin, and something will happen to the rest. And you can add more address. If you click there in the bottom, add, you can add more. You can create a new address if you want multiple address. Right now it's synchronizing. Now remember, it's synchronized. When it's synchronized, it stays there all the time. So every time you want to go to a portfolio, you can view your portfolio without a plug-in your ledger. Automatic knows the first time you bought it, if you lose it, if you gain it. Now every time you need to send, then you got to plug in. Receive, I don't care. Receive, you can have the ledger anywhere. Not even install it, and you save because you're receiving. You have the public address right there, so you can give somebody public address, and people can send you without even plug your ledger. And once again, I would recommend you to keep those public address in your favorites and your tops on your Explorer anywhere you want it, so you can view if money comes in it. So now we see that, and now the way to do it is you will keep going and install all the ones you just manually install. Remember the one we put in the beginning? They say your 5 first coin, they only fit into it. This is the one you're installing right now. When you finish this process and you still out and you see your portfolio and you say, but I still have more coins. So now go back from the beginning and you delete, except Bitcoin, you delete the ones you don't need right now. You delete, let's say, the Ethereum Classic, and you delete Stellar, and now you need repo XPR. So now you start installer XPR. Now you install Dash. Now you install Zcash. When you install those, you go back to the same process I'm doing right now. You add those again into the portfolio, and you keep going until you finish. It's pretty simple. The only thing maybe there is a problem, again, if you send and receive, and you do more than the first 4 coins I'm talking about, then you will have to continue installing the lead coins. If you always trade Zcash, you trade 10 coins all the time, then you have to go to the process, send and receive, delete and install, delete and install, delete and install. The only thing you don't have to do it anymore is the portfolio section, because it's already done. You only have to install that and delete it from the ledger. That way you have the space to put the next one, and automatically should read it because it's already on the main portfolio. That's the trick with this. I know, can be better, but it's not. So that's the way this thing works.